pray, Lord, that you use this as a way to help other people. I pray this in your son Jesus' name, amen. Well, hello, and welcome to another episode of the Water from the Rock podcast, brought to you, as always, by the Calvary Baptist Church. Dustin is not with me today, but I do have a special treat for you. My youngest brother, Levi.
Hey, how's it going?
He actually, I don't know, I know I've recorded podcasts with you, but I don't know if I've ever released any of them, but one of the things that kind of give you some of Levi's background and credentials, whenever I started running the sound system and working on a lot of the digital media stuff for our church, him and I kind of helped build the website together, and we worked on the app together. We worked on running the sound system together. He was running our live stream for the longest time. And then whenever my dad started taking a turn for the worse with his cancer, and me and Noah took over running the church, I handed off a lot of our digital media stuff that I was overseeing and participating in to Levi, and so he's got pretty much full autonomy over all that stuff. The last two things that I do for the digital media is we do the podcast, me and Dustin do, and then I edit it all myself. And then I do the broadcast for the radio, and I'm going to probably hand that off to Levi here soon enough. As soon as he's willing to take to as soon as I can talk him into it. But anyway, kind of a sad note here, and realistically, we won't be doing much of a podcast as far as a Bible lesson or a truth. Unfortunately, this week is following up a Resurrection Sunday, Easter Sunday. Well, we went over to Dad's after church, and we had a resurrection thing that we did in church, and Dad was able to be a part of it, and he was able to speak to the people, and he didn't preach, but he spoke to the people, and the plan was to ordain Noah that night and do the Lord's Supper, and my dad was going to preach Sunday night. And so we went over for the Easter basket thing after church on Sunday, and the whole family was there, and my grandma was there, and my aunt was there, and I think my grandpa was there, but he doesn't ever come inside, so he always sits in the garage and stuff like that. But anyway, so they did the Easter egg hunt. We did the Easter baskets. We had ham, and man, did he hate ham. And had ham and mashed potatoes, and he hated that. But about 2 o'clock, he kicked us all out, said, "I need a rest. Get out of here." So we all left, and about 3:30, my mom started calling us, and she had found my dad. He passed away, and got there right away, and Levi and Danny were there, right? You guys were the first ones there, but you guys only live a block away.
Yeah, we live like 5 houses away.
Yeah, and then I showed up, and then it was Noah right after that, and I think Angie came with him. I'm not sure. I know my wife didn't come with me though.
Angie wasn't there.
It's kind of a blur.
Jacob was.
Jacob and Lauren were there. And nobody can get a hold of Dustin right away. And we were able to get a hold of Dustin. He showed up, and I was there. Levi, were you there before the cops showed up?
No, I was there while the cops were working on him.
Yeah, I showed up when the cops were working on him. I showed up right as the EMTs got there. Or was it EMTs or EMS? Anyway, they were there right as we got there, and I said hi to one of them because we know Kendall, you know, and they rushed in there, and yeah, he used to be a member of our church, and then he went back to his family. He's a Mennonite fella, and he went back to his old church and wanted to make things right with his dad because he had kind of had some falling out with his dad. And he made things right with his dad. Then he went over to Ukraine to help as a humanitarian aid guy. And anyway, he had showed back up and joined the EMS here. And he was there. And I said hey to him and went inside. And there my dad was laying there. And yeah, the best we know is he went in his sleep. And it sounds like he probably had heart failure and went in his sleep. He probably never felt a thing, never woke up.
Thankfully.
Woke up in heaven. Yep. Noah said he got on his phone and was going through it and said the last app he had open was his crosswords.
Of course.
So yeah, he never even tried to call or text anybody else.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have known. Yeah, it's been real dark around the church last week or so. A lot of grieving. Last night we had his visitation, and there was, I don't know, probably 400 or 500 people came through. And there's still people traveling in, I'll tell you that.
I will say the love and support that we got from people that I don't even know.
Yeah.
Just reaching out to me and people in the community just that I didn't even know Dad had a relationship with. Just the amount of
Mhm.
people that have talked to us and talked to my family and talked to me is just overwhelming.
And you know what's
Almost.
crazy too is the amount of bus kids that
Oh
you
yeah,
know
yeah.
have came in and
Bus kids even from the distant past.
yeah. I mean, we had people that we haven't seen in a decade or more reach out to us online and just tell us, we heard about your dad. We're so sorry, and we're praying for you. And in the way that the amount of love he had for everyone is unmatched.
Absolutely.
And one of the things, I'll share this with y'all, one of the things he had always taught us, all the people of our family in our church, was to love everyone unconditionally. No matter their past, no matter their present, no matter their future, no matter what they're struggling with, you love them. And you never, ever judge. My dad was always great about that.
He was always big on keeping doors open to people, even though they burned their bridges with you.
Yep. He never was unforgiving. He never held a grudge.
Absolutely.
And he always told us, meet people on their level. Never, ever be above someone. Never, ever be below them. Meet them on their level and share the love of God with them. And I've always told people that. People are like, well, I don't know. And I'll tell them, honestly, about our church, about God, about me, about anybody. God has given his love unconditionally to us. There's no way I could ever not give love out, and my dad's the one who taught me that.
Hey Tyler, I have a question.
Yeah.
When we moved here, I know I was just like a year and a half old,
Yeah.
so I don't really remember. But the church's motto has always been a church built on building families.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know if that was what it was before Dad came, or
It was
did he
not.
make that?
That was
himself?
something my dad made.
Oh, that's something that's always been
Yeah.
true to Dad's beliefs.
A church built on building families, and one thing that my dad always worked on doing was build families. He never would just single out the parent or the husband or the wife to work with. He would help them, but he would also build their family.
Mm-hmm.
His ministry is always about the restoration of the family, and my dad always believed that God gave us two great things to show not only his love, but the way that God operates, and that is the church and the family.
Mm-hmm.
God is the head over the people. The husband was the head of the family, the head of the home. The pastor is the head of the church. And they are the ones who give all that they have for the family. They're the ones who give all they have for the church. And they're also the provider of the love and the support, the protection, the edification, the growth, the friendship, the companionship. The pastor is to be the symbol of God to them. The husband is to be the symbol of that to his family.
We were lucky enough to have both as ours.
Mm-hmm. And although this has been a really sad time, and realistically, I have grieved a little, very, very lightly, actually. I'm actually shocked at the amount of grief I haven't had.
Me too.
Yeah, I really have not been all that sad about it. There's been, legitimately, in the last week, I've had maybe 5 minutes of grief over it.
I have had, honestly, like this morning when I woke up, I've honestly had just a feeling of joy come over me a lot of times.
That's the thing, is I'm not really joyous, but I'm at peace with it. But more accurately, I'm more missing him than anything. I keep wanting to text him because
Right.
I would text him and call him every day.
Right.
I'd send him videos every day, and I'd talk to him and just give him encouragement every day. Dad, I want you to know I love you. I'm proud of you, and we're gonna beat this. Dad, I love you. I'm
You'd
proud of
send
you.
him a message every
I'm gonna
morning.
stand with him. I'm gonna stand with you. I'm gonna help hold your hands up, and we're gonna win in this battle. And I do it every day.
Mm-hmm.
And I keep wanting to text him. I did that for 2 years, and
Yeah.
and now here we are. And how do you message somebody who ain't there? You know what I mean? And it's definitely a change, but
Well, what I mean by joy isn't necessarily joy.
you're just at peace and okay with it.
Yeah, I'm at peace, and I'm joyous in the fact that I'm happy and relieved. Relieved meaning I know how much of a struggle it was for Dad, and how much pain he was in every single day.
Well, a lot of people didn't know this, but he's wearing oxycodone patches. He's going through them like they're candy.
Yeah.
He's in so much pain.
Yeah.
And to know that pain's over
I'm just happy.
Relief, yeah.
Yeah, it honestly gives me almost tears of joy for him.
Yeah, honestly, I'm very excited for him. We wrote letters to him and put him in his casket with him. And I'll share one of the things I had put in my letters. I said, Dad, would you please tell Jasper and Charlotte? I said, hey, and give him my love, and I'm jealous of the fact that he gets to see them, gets to see Violet, and he gets to see his sister, and I'm jealous. Honestly, I'm at great joy for him.
That's what Lauren was saying too. She guess
Mhm.
it's unfair that he has to see my kids before I do.
Yep. And I'm honestly I'm very joyous over it. I am missing him. Don't misunderstand me, but I am okay with it.
Yeah.
God has been good, and God has been overwhelmingly good
And
to His people and to me.
I want to say that you can almost palpably feel the prayers that people are surrounding my family with.
Mhm.
Like it just
Absolutely.
it genuinely feels like we're living in a bubble, and all the nastiness is outside of that because of the prayer.
Exactly. It's almost like whenever you take aspirin, you feel the pain melt away.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you can feel that, but instead of
100%.
just like, hey, the pain's gone, it's like you legitimately feel the change whenever someone's praying for you. It's crazy, but yeah, I mean, we're gonna start the service here in a little bit for Pastor, and we're gonna live stream it. So if you want to watch it, you can go to bytheblood.org and watch it on our YouTube channel. It's the easiest way to find it. We're gonna wrap this up here, guys. Thank you so much for all your guys' fellowship. Thank you for all the prayer. Thank you for all the love and support you've given Pastor over the years and in the last few months as he fought this. Thank y'all for being such a great community for our pastor. If y'all would like to give a word of encouragement or want to share something that the pastor had said that spoke to you, if you want to reach out in any way, you can do that through bytheblood.org and go to the Contact Us page. You can do that on our YouTube channel, of course. You can comment on this podcast. You can go and download our app, Water from the Rock, and listen to all Pastor's messages that have been stored up over the years there. I mean, legitimately, anytime I miss him, I can always just get onto a podcast or get on the YouTube channel or get on the app and listen to his messages. There's literally about 10,000 hours worth of audio and video of him out there. So, yeah. That's going to be kind of what's going to be happening going forward. If you want to do any of that, you can through those different facets. Otherwise, our church is 703 Milwaukee Street, Charles, Iowa, 50616. But thank you guys for tuning in today. And I'm sorry, kind of a little scatterbrained. Hope you can forgive me over that. Levi, thank you for coming in today.
Absolutely.
Love you, man.
Love you too.
And I'm sorry. But anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for us today. Remember, the Lord loves you. Have a great day.
Love you guys.